There we go. Morning, everyone. Well, afternoon, technically. Give me a moment. I have a splitting headache. So I'm gonna be taking painkillers. Because I can't cope with this headache. Those that know me know I don't normally take painkillers. I don't like to take painkillers. But just the amount of pain. Only way I can explain it is imagine it feels like someone has stabbed a knife through my temples, moved it to the front of my head, heated up the blade while it was in my head, and then has shoved all of my head underwater, and it's holding my head underwater. That's how my head feels currently. It is a horrid, horrid feeling. It is a horrid, horrid feeling. Okay, I only came onto mine to start sharing it. Thank you for the host, Fireball. Just seen it pop up. Just tweak that. There we go. But yeah, I'll be good soon. Oh. And that is my soulless, dead-eyed character for Greedfall. I love her outfit though. I chose native. And this is where you can sleep. In front of the fire. Or, get out of the way, Vasco. We can come all the way up here and sleep in a four-poster bed. I was like, yes, choose where you sleep. Hydrate. I made ISO up just for this. I knew it. Oh, but yeah, I woke up really late. I don't know what's up with me at the moment. I normally don't sleep in that much. Now I'm paying for it because my head hurts so much. Get out the way! Jesus, get out of the way, Vasco. Get the fuck out. Okay, let's see. I made Birdie drink so much last night. I'm glad. What was the reaction of the bird? Who's yet to wake up as well. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to the ancient secret first. And here we go. Now, because I know Fireball, you ain't seen me play this until now. Basically, the entire thing is we are here about this mark on her face. See that mark? That's the best angle I can get it. I actually can't zoom. That might be because we was talking till 7. His reaction was hilarious. No wonder he's not awake. It's a D&D session at the moment and he's late. But yeah, I'm glad he actually is streaming more. He's really enjoying himself. But yeah, the reason we're on this place is we're from the mainland, and we've sailed here because apparently that mark on her face, it's called the Malachor, and it's actually killing everyone. Her mum is blind, can't move, and is basically dying of this Malachor, where she seems perfectly fine with it on her face at the moment, but it'll kill her. And it's happening to everyone. Apparently it's a curse or something that they think it is. At least that's what the religious zealots like this one are thinking.
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering.
Yeah, she was born with this.
The Nords are nothing
You're
more
born
than
with it already
mercenaries.
infecting you.
I suppose that she wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed.
So yeah, we've travelled here to explore this new world. Her cousin is now the ruler of part of it, and she is what they call the legate of the congregation for the merchants, basically, meaning she controls the merchants. She looks after them. It's fucking busy downstairs. Sorry if you can hear that. I hate living in cities. So yeah, she's here to make sure that the peace is kept with the merchants and everyone is looked after, fed, clothed, things like that. She's there to restore the peace, which they made out like that it was perfectly fine here. And then we met the natives, and it turns out that these people are actually abducting natives to experiment on them. And the church has taken that one step further. The church has decided, you know what would be a good idea if we just experiment on them.
You're a mean woman, but I love you. Go ahead and experiment on people.
I'm not experimenting, they're experimenting.
Oh. I still love you.
I love you too. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with it. You know, the church, on one scene in my last stream of this, it was honestly one of the most horrendous things that I think they've put in a game for a while. And, oh, you think that's bad? Well, I'm about to tell you's worse. Right? Now, I don't think that I should get in trouble for it because it was in this game, but either way, I'm going to say that basically what happened is the church took a native. It was peaceful, calm, he looked like he was another merchant, and they took him. They took one of their protectors, which they thought was his god, and it's a treant. It's a treant that they took, and they tied it up in the middle of the place. Weren't trying to hurt anyone. And what they done is they told him, renounce your God, renounce him now and accept the light, which is what they consider their church all about. The light, the holy light that everyone actually needs in their life. Yada yada yada. More religious crap for them. And stuff like that they go on about. It's like they talk about the light and then they talk about this other stuff, and it's just it doesn't make much sense. And when he said, "Why are you doing this? Just let me go," what he then decided to do was set fire to the treant that as you know, it's a treant, it's alive. And it was, you know, starting to cry out in pain and everything else, and the guy was crying because it was in pain, and it wasn't even his fault, but it felt, I'm guessing, like he felt like it was his fault. And this religious fucking nut job, this inquisitor, then decided to punch him in the face. Bearing in mind he was wearing the plate armour that covers the hands, or plate glove, and he punched him in the face with the plate glove, knocking him to the floor, and kept telling him to give up on his god. And the guy was just looking at the tree that was on fire, and what he then decided to do was start strangling him. So this man was dying, gasping for breath, trying to tell him, please let me go, why are you doing this? And he kills him in the middle of the square. He strangles him to death while they kill this treant. And that's the last thing the guy sees. His eyes were glued to the treant. I'm guessing apologising. And yeah, he done that in the middle of the square. Then he saw my character, and he went up to my character and then went on about, do you believe in the light? I can see that devil's mark on your face. And my character got given a choice. I can be diplomatic, or I can go morals. And I decided, fuck being diplomatic with this, morals. And I renounced the church on the spot. I renounced the church on this game on the spot for strangling a fucking innocent person that was no danger, and destroying a treant that also was no danger. So I renounced him, and he started going nuts and threatening the character and said, I will remember this won't be the last time you see me, yada yada yada. Went to the main woman there, and even she had heard what had happened because it was right outside of her house. And she didn't see anything wrong with what he done. So I'm just like, yep, I know the first place I'm destroying, I now know who I'm siding with. I'm siding with the fucking locals that live here. You know, fuck that shit, fuck that church.
Were you already an ambassador?
No, but I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Talene was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I'm just actually sharing up my link a little bit.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already
Also,
an
the wrist is
ambassador?
bleeding a little bit.
No, but I was part of the embassy.
I've actually just done this, oopsie.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
I believe we have Vasco still. No, we have Kurt. Now we have Vasco. Awesome. So, my party at the moment consists of Vasco here, who is basically a sailor. He's a captain though. And he is really nice. Sees his home. He was what they call sea given, meaning a family didn't have the money to pay for the travel. So what they do is they give you a child, the first child that they then have after that, and that is then considered a sea given, and that's what he was. So he never knew his parents. It's sort of the whole thing of when you're born, you're given to him. So that's the whole thing with him, of he was sea-given. So we then done a storyline to find out about his parents and everything else, and make him understand that he was fine. And he met his brother. Okay, heard noises, wondered what that was. And we met his brother, and his brother is an absolute twat. His brother relies on his father bailing him out constantly. So yeah. His brother's so used to having loads of money that he just thinks money will solve every one of his problems constantly. We've got Kurt here, who's the one that trained the character, and he's one of the main guards. And then, this one is one of the natives. She's technically a princess, and we've just tried doing everything we could to save her mother, and we didn't get there in time.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
Unfortunately, there's no way of saving her mum.
I must leave you.
Which did make me rather sad. Kind of need the intuition. But yeah, it was sea-given. We got the princess, got Kurt who trained us. That's about it, really. Oh, we're in this town again. This is the place I was telling you about. Ooh. Shit. Press the button. The buttons on this are a little different than what I'm used to. I know you used to that other game. That's a crafting table that we just went past. There you go. This is where the boy died. And this is what they burnt. And it was absolutely harmless. As you can see, it was just a mere ropes holding it. Yeah. And you basically, that's what happened in the last episode, and we're now sort of like running around. I'm trying to do the mission with the priest as fast as possible to get him the fuck out of my party. Because as you can imagine, I don't want him in my party for too long. What do these two different markers go to? Because last time that I followed a marker, it went badly. They're both about questioning. Wonderful, we're going this entrance. Oh. Okay, we're not going in that entrance. There is no fucking entrance. Weesh. Why you fucking numpty of a character. Did you see that? There we go. Hello.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
See, not.
Indeed. De Sardet, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared. And I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men, I implore you. More questions?
Thanks.
I find this men because I like the noughts.
Fernando and the Admiral are close. When she was captain, he was her chief mate. She trusts him completely. That's why she put him in charge of the management of the port of San Mateus.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
Unless they're scared. If they've been told to be quiet of a pain of death, they'll be quiet. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. That's a private garden. Oops. You treasure chest. Want that? Poison. Okay. Makes me sad every time I have to walk fucking past it. Ugh, we gotta question the bishop. He's upstairs, of course he is. What's up? Look at this. Look at these tiny little stalls. I'm just there like, so are we meant to like break our legs and kneel on them, or are we meant to sit on them and then fall on our fucking faces?
Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Is that so?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Mateus lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us, all the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
My question would simply be, did the tablet exist on this island? Yes, therefore it's the natives' property.
What do you want from me?
They can't steal their own thing.
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah. The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
Hey.
I believe you have a few problems with the Naughts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course,
Here we
the
go.
pagan Nords would be among them. They are very secretive and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Nort suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
I can tell this is going to be an episode that's just going to make me a little bit ragey. Let me the fuck out of here. It's going to be one of those episodes. Okay. Let's go find missing Norts. Clear the Nort's name. This way. I mean, what do you guys think?
Good day. I am looking for several sailors. Some Norts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Norts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port, especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Nort's secrets.
Well, we're outside of the investigation area.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Okay, so what we're looking for? Ooh, I'll take all that. So they're spying on everything the Norts are doing, they're coming, they're goings. They're Inquisitors, which are the ones that burned that poor creature. And killed that man. I'm not seeing any reason to spare them. The Inquisitors, those. And thank you for the host, Mrs. Silent. How are you doing, Vienna? Anyone else seen any reason why we should spare these bloody people? much of an investigation area, is there?
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Have a nice day, madam.
Good day.
Okay, so go back in their area of search. Now we're in their area of search. Does it mean don't go out and do this in broad daylight, maybe? Alright, I went to the wrong thing, didn't I? I'm wondering if they're linked.
Good day. I'm looking for 2 men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling me stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go. If we find any visitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
I hate witch hunts. I really do. And that seems to be what's happening in this game at the moment. Stupid fucking witch hunt. I get people are dying of this. With Malachor, people are dying.
The tavern. If we want to eavesdrop on conversations, we should get discreet.
When are we going to act? Our men are twiddling their thumbs, and that's bad for their morale. Let's not even speak about the guards at the prison. Who likes having clandestine prisoners in their jails?
You are impatient. We haven't been able to get out of them what we need to hear, but it won't be long. Then we can act and launch the grand purification of the Nauts. While waiting, keep your men on a leash, especially those in the jails. If the Mother Cardinal learns that you are detaining Nauts in a cell in your barracks...
We'll be in muddy waters. But then you will too. No need to remind me.
They're gone.
I cannot believe that these lunatics dared to capture some of my brothers to interrogate them. We must set them free from the Coin's jail as soon as possible. As for this talk of purification, it gives me shivers.
Okay, so they want me to investigate this, put the rumours to rest.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nords.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
Yep,
That
seems
bishop
so.
is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nort's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
I can't see any. Okay, so it's around here. I see. I saw a wall we can jump over back here. See, around here, there's a wall. To the markings, means you can do this. Don't make me kill Norts. That's close. Maybe I can breathe now. Ooh.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Norts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
Oh, this is tense.
Oh, that's a little cool to you. When you leave the game for any length of time, it starts doing this camera pan around and shows you just how ridiculous we currently look in this gear. Which is, not really what I needed to see, thanks, yeah.
Fuck's sake. Just trying not to lose any rep with the noughts. Oh. Gave me no real choice then, I couldn't get past him.
Let's get rid of these money bags. A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Make a shadow.
Okay, that was easy. Downstairs. It's not in the coin arena.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made
Oh. Where the
Halt! You
There
have
we
no
go.
authority to go any further.
That's who you are. Tell me what you're doing here, or I'll let you myself.
And if I gave you this so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Yes, I'm very discreet.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we don't discover anything reprehensible, we'll have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
I went the wrong way. Let me out! Let me the fuck out! You crazy bunch of twats! Is that the way out? No, it's not. You people are crazy.
You're a terrible, terrible person. You are just a terrible person. Left on stage to shiver yourself. It sounds like it's good. We're not here to deal with that.
So what are you thinking so far for the ones that are watching this? The fact that they're torturing the Naughts, who've done nothing other than ferry these people to this area in hopes that they'll actually have a better life. That's all the Naughts do.
Let's see how one can do that. Man, they actually really are some of the jackass.
Here comes our pay, boys! Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Attack the wrong person. Very much attack the wrong person. Seemingly, my character's got like Thor's fucking hammer. It's actually going to be the name of my next stream. My next stream's title is going to be I'm Thor, did it hurt?
Okay, so you were told there are 3 scientists whose names are embedded in every distress signal not to get all the this is the other. You picked a hell of a day to visit.
I'm stuck here till I go down here.
You look nervous. You look nervous.
Okay. Let's try going down this way. What's that this way? I don't have a note costume, do I?
Let's make him say it out loud. Let's make him say it out loud.
Halt! These buildings are the property of Nords. No one is authorized to enter.
Step aside, guard. I am Captain Vasco, and I am under the orders of Admiral Cabral herself. We're here to inspect this house of wares.
1,000 pardons, Captain. I didn't see your ink scars. Enter, if you please.
Second laughter.
Okay, that was easy.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic or impure therein. They are nothing but measuring instruments. And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
I don't see anything, yo. Worrying? Please have the dolphin cry of trying to repair. Also, make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. The crew was not able to steer clear of the storm in time, which costs us a sail. Be discreet, the Inquisitors are watching.
These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here, nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I have definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the better of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
I'm not going to reveal anything that I've discovered in this place. They've just got their own things that they do that work. Why the fuck would I say anything about that? Let's go far out this door.
Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Yeah, we need to stop whatever those bloody people are planning. Because them going on about purification is never anything good. Also, later I will be streaming more Apex. It's just for now. I wanted to chill out and play this game first. Up to main square. Ooh, wrong way. What are you up to, you crazy bunch of fuckers? Nothing in here. I'm betting it's all upstairs. They won't keep it on the first floor. See, if you were really up to nothing, you would fucking attack us. Go away. What the ever-loving shit. The purification of the Nauts will begin as soon as those in our jails will have confessed. We will have enough proof to then convince the Mother Cardinal to let us act. It's high time we eliminate these heretics that have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Till then, stay discreet. We'd be in a delicate situation if our
We
plan
must
was
meet with the
revealed
Mother
early.
Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Oh, fucking hell. They're planning on killing all the Nauts. Okay, time to kill off the church.
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Lucius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
Ugh.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Okay, let's quickly,
That nearly went horribly for the Nauts. We've just saved them. Whew. Same time, we've just fucked over all of those bloody nutty bastards that seem to think it's good to burn creatures alive and punish people that are just innocent. Bloody insane. But yeah. That's that little part done.
Greetings! Do you want to travel without tiring yourself out? My caravan goes through all the cities. So, where should I drop you?
What? This very second.
Was it Hikmat or the other one that I needed?
Thanks, but I'd rather walk.
Literally not picked anything up. Back here.
You can just hear GG in the background. Now, if we go and report this to the Admiral, and then go to the Petrus one, probably better. Yeah, let's do that. She's only here. And then we can move on from there. Also, Vasco's probably got nothing new, but
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
did you see that glitch then? Jeez. Thought it was all going to break for a second. Very glad it didn't though.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island.
Also, Fireball.
Revealed themselves to
Dead by Daylight's
possess
just
the
finished
land
installing.
and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Freddy was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
Oh,
I
wow.
need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed love. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
My child, I understand that this revelation is upsetting. I wish I had the right words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be ashamed of your ancestry. This island is at the very core of all our fates.
Come closer, good people. The cure is
Oh, I like that, yeah. You look baller. I don't high five. Yes. Yes. So okay.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the... It's... the blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood?
Like
Constantine, answer. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance he is an error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin, I don't...
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself... out. Everyone out. It's a...
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. So afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles.
Hey, Goon!
Few colonists survived.
How's you, dude?
The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
Can't stay. I wanted to pop in on you. Thank you, Goon. I really do appreciate it. You're amazing.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation
Oh my
continued to
god!
make expeditions to the island with the help
Oh,
of
Goon,
Nauts.
thank
According to
you.
the Admiral,
Much love,
my
Goon.
mother was
Much love.
captured from here during one of them.
There you go. That's a rarity that I'll ever do
Their
that.
ships.
What? But That means you are not...
Your fair cousin. No. All the lies that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition.
Fucking hell,
I don't know what
dude.
to think, Constantine. Why did they do that
Oh,
to me?
talk to you later then. Be safe.
It's another one of their sly,
Have a
dark
nice day, okay?
orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is
Thank
some
you.
comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair
I'll
cousin.
try my
You
best.
have
I'm
always
feeling
been
better
the
now, my
only
headache's
one to
eased.
care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us.
Oh, look at him.
No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Poor thing.
Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers. Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish?
Silence. We have little time, and not to...
Kurt, what are you talking?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your council.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No, we must take...
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a message.
So he's dying.
Do you know where your
She's an
conspirators are?
islander.
It would seem I should be one
And
of
they're
them.
all about to get killed
They are
by
counting
the Coin
on me
Guard.
to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now. We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors.
What to do? Where to go?
We must hurry before the guard can act.
2 points.
Excellent. Security lockdown. Messages. Here we are. Employee name Maria Volkova. Okay. From.
There we go.
Conversations of the previous week revised the ammunition storage on the web. I have dispatched some of them for triplicate paperwork reflected. As a reminder, I'm the sole property manager for all things facilities. I remain the only person required to sleep on site other than Rosemary.
To my help! And death to the other!
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The Guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
Okay, it's him.
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle.
Don't you hurt him? He's nearly dead. Okay, there's someone upstairs. Carrying too much weight to sprint. Who's upstairs, cousin?
Lord de Corsillon, the Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It's only a question of time before they succumb.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
You might not be, but I can. No problem. Uh-oh.
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
There we go. Up here, up to here.
Don't know where our problem is.
Go.
Oh. Todd's broke my legs, guys. Don't worry. It's fine. Broke my legs. Perfectly okay. Give him a badass close. Just stop that. Okay. Right. Check this out. Yes, you check. You check this one? I feel like the message is surely. Yes.
To my health, and death to the others! May the shadow engulf our enemies. Let's see if you know how to use your weapon.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, guys.
There we go.
Right outside the door. Can't see him at all, huh?
Don't know if I'm going the right way.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You will be safe.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
Oh, your legs? Whose leg is that? You got two. You got two. You got two. Whose leg is this? You guys need to be careful.
At least I've got a lovely library to read down here too. First rifle cleaners. There we go. Are you liking this game or is it boring? I love this game. Okay, I can't talk to him. This game is amazing. Speak to the blacksmith. I've actually made it so I'm over encumbered currently.
What can I do for you?
But yeah, have you played this, Richie?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Got it. Wait a second. Are you... Journal? Journal.
Get rid of.
Journal. Why are you sending me? No. No, 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 no.
Yeah, I'll keep it because it's random. That though.
No, this one. This is not helpful. This is helpful. Okay, so you ready to...
How does it compare to the other greats like Dragon Age, Witcher and Skyrim? I would say when it comes to this game, honestly, I like it as the same sort of like amount as Dragon Age. It's kind of the same in a lot of ways. You know, except the story's a little bit more in depth. Is one thing I'd say. This story is more in depth than most others that I've actually played when it comes to those, because we've got right here, we've just found out about her backstory, which we all thought we all knew. When I started this, I thought, oh yeah, it's obvious what she is, you know, she's stated she's one of their family, yada yada. And then it's just like blown that off right away. It's instantly just like, nope, she actually isn't. So it's got those nice little curveballs in there. You know, the second that we think we know it, we actually don't. So I think it's actually quite well up there for being one of the greats of this, because it's not giving you a very simple looking fucking storyline. It's giving you that depth that a lot of the games are missing. So for that, I would say this to me actually is a little bit more up there than, say, Skyrim, which does have a lot of story, but it's missing that depth to the story. Some of their missions have that depth, but a lot of them don't. It's a simple, are you going to side with this guy, this guy, or this guy? Wonderful. They're exactly how they appear. Done. You know, a couple of them have those little edges where it's just like, are they? But it's normally quite straight with it. It's just like, yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. Awesome, we're done. With this, it's more along the lines of, oh, you think it's going to be like that? No. Oh, it's purposely done it that way so that you can just be like, oh, wait a minute, what else is different? So I actually think that this has more depth to that storyline than a lot of the games out there, and it's why I keep coming back to this at the moment. I have over 300 games I have access to, which I've bought up to, I think I've got up to now 80 games that I've bought, and the rest of the games that my friend's got and he just lets me have access to, and I still come back to this one every time. So I actually really do say that if you like RPGs, you will love this.
Oh, so great.
Sell that. Don't want to sell too many of my other items because so yeah, I'd say if you haven't played it, might be a good idea to go and check it out, because I bought this for about 20 quid. I don't regret it. I'd have bought this at full cost. And bearing in mind, I really don't like spending money. Oh shit. Wow. Oh. Also,
your magic is running out. Take a potion.
how much damage that does. Beautiful. So, you have 3 different classes that you can technically pick in this. You can choose different classes. For instance, we have guns, so you can use rifles. You've got magic, like you've just seen me using, which you also get given a hammer, so you can literally have fun with, you know, you're going hammer time on them. And it goes on like that. You know, you've also got sheer brute force, which I'm guessing would be kind of harder to play this game.
Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose.
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
Charisma.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country for a few coins. Don't you understand that?
But yeah, I'd say this is a very, very good game.
Do you know the punishment?
There's so many ways of playing it.
Very well.
I will say
Excellency,
this,
I'll
the
leave
customization is smidgen limited. I'll give it that. It's kind of limited. But I don't mind for all the rest that's in there. As you can see, we've got weight limits on everything as well.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
That's her sorted. Wonderful. But yeah, you've got different ways that you can play this game. So it's not too limited. There are romance options in the game if you like games with the romance options. It's normally good to go have at least that option normally. But yeah, you've got romance, you've got a lot of intrigue, as you've seen. We've got the royals basically of this place being all attacked now. And we've got to try saving them. And then there's a big change with her backstory.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
The commander must be in his upstairs quarters preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the doorway. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They won't suspect us if we're there on the gun. Do you know where the three lieutenants you told us about are located?
Luca is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other two, they'll be up at sea. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities in the basement.
I see. Our priority
There we
should
go.
still be to stop Torsten. We will worry about the others later.
There we go. Nicely done. Or we just go to the front fucking entrance and fuck up the lot of you. Can I do anything? Wonderful.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons. Maybe enlightenment will take me in this battle. To my help!
What were you saying? Cat burglar achievement just popped. I honestly think this is one of the games as well. For those that love getting achievements, it seems to have quite fun ones.
We've arrived too late.
We've carefully followed your instructions. If the operation were to fail, an escort will be waiting for you outside the barracks to take you to safety to the docks, where a Naut ship that you've asked for will be waiting for you to
You know where
depart.
Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers. Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to follow his orders.
He must have been told about our attack on the ghost camp and drew his own conclusions. He knew you better than you thought he did.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of! Come here, you pathetic dog!
The game is over for you, Commander.
Missed Coop. So yeah. Also, very interesting thing. Give me a second. One of my friends is wanting to chat while I play and stream. Yeah. So one of the interesting things with this game is a lot of the achievements are secret. Hey, dude.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I just bought your stream up. I just spoke to some guy, you know the same guy who sent a message earlier.
Richie.
That no-carb ninja guy, right? He also plays Apex, and he streams, and he's on YouTube.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you wanted to play with us in a bit.
Sure, just give me a few to go finish off my stream for this, and I'm in like a sad scene right now.
Oh, no way. This is excellent news. Yeah, I'm really good.
Thank you, Kurt.
Oh, look at him.
Not for your loyalty. We were lost. As for you, my fair cousin. You know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Teleme. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the commander's plans. By the grace of
Thanks for the host, dude.
the city is saved.
Well, I didn't realise I was already hosting. I forgot to put it on my own host list.
You were able to catch the commander before he got away.
Barely. But alas, his lieutenants managed to escape.
I care little for the underlings. The commander will pay for all of them. Do you happen to know the punishment we practice for treason? Oh, yes. I remember now. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed. And for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present and is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, and I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We won't make the
No
same
shit.
mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her. You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I do suffer, my fair cousin. I suffer so horribly, and alas, we have yet to discover neither cure nor remedy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love you.
To continue my research.
We just got here,
Please, but
and
with
he
all
was
that's
like,
been happening.
hydrate.
Oh, you missed like a huge part of the story.
That before the sickness claims me, the pain.
I'm glad that I have the game in because that means I'd have to start streaming soon.
There was a way to ease my suffering.
Yes.
I know of a healer.
And I do mean it's a huge part of the story that was a big surprise.
His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus.
Turns out the game just like throws shit in levels that you like. You can now skill put into every tree for
I'm
free.
nothing more than a sailor. I have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Tulane are prey for the Malachor, just like the bridge opens. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailors are right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please
I'm like, I don't just pick things up. I just look at things and go, oh, cool.
I won't let you down. Hold on.
People gonna hear this white joke like, hey, that's offensive, but you know.
Wow.
Being in London is not an offensive joke.
Remove from the team, put back in Vasco. And confirm. There we go. So that's two huge parts of the story done. Now, got 15 minutes, so let's pick a new mission. Go to side missions. Is his name Petrus? Yeah.
What can I do for you, my child?
I will see you later, Father.
Let's go. But yeah, how's you guys?
I'm okay. My neck still hurts, but other than that, I'm okay.
I'm okay, thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm good today. Goon dropped in. Dropped bits, which shocked me. Then because I done a rare thing because of the fact of Goon needed some love and I didn't make it into one of his streams like I normally do. I actually done the heart symbol for him.
Yeah.
The one with the fingers. And I don't normally do that, but because it's Goon and I figured it might make him smile and cheer him up a little bit and make up for me not making it into his stream, he then decided to throw more bits at me. He's just like, yeah, get! Fireball.
Hey hydrate. Fucking, I was supposed to say hey fiber and I said hey hydrate.
Hey, fire.
Oh man, I've been awake for the whole day and I'm already slowly giving up.
Oh, you're doing well.
Right, that should be her nickname now, Hydrate.
Every day she's just like, I'm doing so well, and then I'm like looking at this like, what do you mean? Hydrate. So hydrate. Love it.
She said, hey you guys.
How are you, Five?
But yeah, she was in Pete's stream all evening, turned him to hydrate.
It has begun. Yeah, the war's begun, the bastard.
Apparently it was a lot of fun, but he stayed up to like 7 in the morning, and they've got a D&D game going on at the moment.
Oh, jeez.
So I think he got maybe a couple of hours maybe of sleep, but now he's being told off.
I was in Goon's stream last night. Actually, I spent the Goon last night, and Dragon Boy was in there.
Glad to see
Dragon
you.
Boy's now a mod for Goon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, oh wow. Like they're doing well. And I was like, oh hell yeah. Really glad to see it.
Alexander had been noticed to come to the embassy and asked to see you. If they could not find you, they asked me to give you the location of a forest where they hope you will meet them. If I may, they seemed relatively agitated and aggressive, so be careful. Okay. Okay, so there's a healer over here I need to talk to. There he is.
Excuse me. Are you Cecilius, the famous healer?
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in terrible pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Coin Guards' rebellion?
Alas, no.
But yeah, I'm glad everyone's doing okay. I'll get on Apex. I want to at least have done 2 hours worth of this.
Oh no, it's fine. As I said in a bit, as I'm not streaming just yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah. When you thinking?
Like 4, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because we don't normally like streaming it until closer to the time where we can get the treasure boxes. But yeah, I'm happy to go and like team up with that guy and you and stream it.
Yeah, I reckon it'd be pretty cool. Just like try and get a little like group together. Fireball's obviously in the group now. Fucking Birdie's in it. James. Bean is here. Whenever I just pass the control, and she's like shaking her head no. You are. Shut up. I thought I was my child.
There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you
Except seemingly getting a cure. He can't seemingly accomplish that.
Cecilius is an extraordinary healer.
Sorry. No, it's basically just like making a Twitch family. That's the whole point of it, is so that, you know, it helps us all. And gets you part of it. Shadow's bloody part of it. He's a dog. That's my point.
I don't know actually where Little Shadow is at the moment. I think he might be with James.
How is James? I forgot what.
James is okay. He seems to be taking a bit of a rest, which I can't blame him.
Yeah, I can't blame him. And to be fair, I stayed up till like, I think like 5.
Oh no, he's not sleeping, that's the thing. He's, with the others, he's doing, D&D. God, how many doors does this bloody place have?
Is it so many bloody rooms?
A note from a servant. Your Eminence, we have recognised the basement, reorganised the basement room as you ordered. The damage caused by your Excellence's guest was substantial. Regretfully had to replace the carpets. However, it's stained. I hope you'll find new carpets to your taste. Make sure the room. Blah, blah, blah. Desk. Awesome, wonderful. Why did we have to come here just to read that?
Could have just brought it to you instead. It's that paper airplane out the window for you just to catch it.
Hidden under the palace. Did we really got to go? Oh god, we've got to go all the way downstairs now. Go upstairs, go downstairs, go back upstairs again. Yeah, it's just like, really? Really? What's wrong with you people? Why do you have so many stairs? Now, I didn't sign up to go on a fucking 2-mile marathon to go all the way around your bloody house. Fucking people. Go up, to go down, to go back up, more than likely.
You go down, you go up, and up, to go down, and then from going up to go down, you have to turn back around, 360, 180, jump out the window to go back upstairs.
We did not know. Please,
Exactly.
excuse us.
Bring out the cha-cha now, yo.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Real smooth.
Really? I've got to go talk to Mother Cardinal to get into there so that I can investigate this area. Wonderful. Oh, I'm going to hurt you. Mother Cardinal, you better be on your fucking throne. Yes, you are. Wonderful. Stop praying.
Your enemies, I salute you. Lady Desaudet, what can I do for you?
Ask about, can I go in your fucking basement?
What will become of the members of the Ordo Luminous?
Domitius will be sent back to the mainland and will be judged alongside some of his most vindictive colleagues. The Ordo Luminous as a whole cannot be held responsible for the errors of only one of its members. We need the Inquisitors, so some of them will continue their mission.
Oh, for God's sake, how stupid can you be?
You seem to know Father Petrus well. What can you tell me about him?
Do I frighten you so much that you do not dare question me directly?
Come on, Petrus. Our young response to your questions, Your Excellency. He spent many years in different countries bringing them out. He is a shrewd diplomat.
I must leave you.
Naturally.
Okay, so how am I going to go downstairs? I can't get her permission to go downstairs, so how? I'm guessing my change of clothes. Change my clothes again. Not the merchant, that. That's how you put disguises on.
This area of the palace is forbidden.
We did not know.
The basements of the...
Very well.
That random guys like staring at barrels. Man, his job must be boring. Just standing counting all his poxy barrels.
This area of the...
Oh, for God's sake, how am I gonna... How? They want me to go here for a mission, yet they're not giving me a way to go and get around him. A comfortable vest. Okay, wonderful. I've got to now hunt down a comfortable vest. A servant, come here so I can rip your clothes off of you real quick. Ah, fuck, let's go outside. Where's the shop? I don't know, were you here, dude, when we had the whole person being strangled to death on my stream?
I don't think. As to be fair, I've just been playing around on my phone today.
Okay, so it weren't today, it was like last time I streamed this, so a few days back. A guy was here with an Inquisitor and being told he had to change what he believed in, and that he was a native and he couldn't believe in what the natives believed in. He had to change and become a member of the church. So they captured one of the creatures that protects them, and the church believe it's their god. So they captured the man and then captured their protector and burnt their protector alive while trying to tell him to convert. And then, because he still was doing nothing other than begging them to let them go, he punched him with a plate mail glove to the floor and then proceeded to strangle him to death to tell him to convert. The man died crying, begging for him to let him go, watching his protector burn to death. And then the Inquisitor had the gall to come up to my character and actually try saying, "You're a member of the church, you believe in us, don't you?" And I was just like, nope, 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 I don't, I renounce everything to do with you. Apparently he is now hunting me down. Oh no, I dare him to come at me. He already came at me once and I made him go flying across the fucking, concrete. Look at that, comfortable vest. Cowboy jacket, I need that, and a comfortable vest, I need that. In case you're wondering, why the fuck are you buying those? Quite simply, when it comes to those clothes, they're used to hide your identity. You can get into areas where normally you can't. And I refuse to buy any of the actual armour, even if it's better than what I've got here, because I don't want their stuff on my character. Also, that's my hammer. Do you think my hammer does enough damage?
Sam, tell your hammer to go home, he's drunk.
He's shit, but, Then we've got this. Thinking of changing onto that, though. What one looks better to you? The one that does 34 more damage, with more armour damage. We'll keep with that one, because I'm thinking that, because he gets more boost to his stuns and everything. And it looks funny, just tiny bent blade. That just looks crap compared to... So tell my armour to go home, it's drunk. No.
Yeah, your hammer is smashing things way too much. It's definitely drunk.
I can't know where these. Oh, my willpower isn't strong enough. Okay, now let's go into that bloody place. Oh, I'm carrying too much. Oh well. Slow walk it is. Eh. I need to go to one of my houses and start storing goods. Well, the ice cream van's out again.
Yeah. It doesn't get many customers with this ice cream van.
Yeah, they don't seem to get many customers nowadays.
No, it's not that way. We've got like 3 vans around here, and the one that's currently outside is crap.
We did not know. The base
And then
served very well.
you get another 2 that come down here, and one of them are really good, but he doesn't come down here as often. Yeah, it's a crap.
Okay, that did not work.
And the one that ain't too bad comes down here like maybe twice a month. Yeah. But we still with crap on it, so I don't buy any ice cream.
You have to be shitting me. Do you want to know what it wants me to do? I've got to dress every one of us up as a servant.
So I'm just jumping between the streams at the moment, seeing like Goram is, as I just saw like Goram's live.
Yeah, GG's live. Been watching GG all morning.
Oh shit, doing his live. Oh fuck me.
Yeah, that's why Goon's not in my stream at the moment. He dropped by just to go and say hi, see how I was, throw bits at me seemingly, and then disappeared again.
Yeah, he's streaming.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage.
I'm just happy he dropped by. I like Goon. Goon is awesome. Come here, everyone. I've got to take those lovely fucking armours off of you. Put this on.
Oh, Diego, kill me now.
I'm streaming.
I know you're streaming. How is it going?
It's going okay.
Awesome. Oh, you look pretty cool.
I've just had to dress everyone up as a fucking servant.
I was about to say, it's rather basic. But yeah.
To get into an area for a mission, to finish the mission, to then get to a place where I can store a load of my goods because I'm over encumbered and I've got only really, really good stuff on me.
Ah, I see. Well, good luck with that. I love it.
Fireball, hydrate. Okay.
Son of a bitch. Talking of that, I need to go get my drink.
Yeah. How's the game going?
Almost there.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, they'll introduce my character and we'll probably end the session. But it's just me, Katie, Rodders and Ash, so...
Yeah, found out how long Pete stayed up.
Oh, how long?
7 AM.
Oh, fuck that, no.
So that's why he's not there.
I'll let him know.
Okay.
Do me a favour, let Pete know that I've actually got all his items safe and still at town.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't let anyone take any or spend them.
We got in! It's a fucking miracle.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. Oh, for goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
So, I'm guessing this is where she has a lot of fun with others.
Seems that someone forgot their earring.
Here is an objective evidence of how Mateus stood. A woman from a good family would never wear this junk. The kind of thing a courtesan might wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here in
Does your beautiful ass need a drink to hydrate with, or do you still have some?
Still got a little bit,
Okay.
not much.
Do you want to come and say hello to everyone as well?
Go on, take him with you.
Right.
Okay. To the person that just whispered me, trying to get me to buy followers and viewers and things like that, no. Just no. It's just... I have no words for the people that do that. I really don't. Give me 1 second, I've now got to block and report them at the same time. They've earned themselves a block and a report. Congratulations!
Yeah, no, block and report, they're usually
It's more of the fact as well, if they didn't even message, or they didn't fucking put it on my thing, which is great, but they still sent me it, and it's just like, no, I report every single one of you guys that do that. Mother Cardinal's account book. This account book lists many loans made from a moneylender called the Magpie. For every expense, there is a corresponding money input which completely cancels it. The sums are astronomical. However, there is no mention of where this money comes from. There are also many reoccurring payments to a certain candy cane.
This document is vitally important. By reading it carefully, you can learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually,
I didn't stop though. I spent
She does so quite
160 points to get 2.
How does she manage to get it all back?
And I will hydrate again.
Crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this,
I actually had someone come into my stream as well asking about the game, how it compares to the big ones like Dragon Age and things like that. And I told them to check it out because in my eyes it is as good as those, and in some ways is better for the storyline.
To be honest, right, I prefer Greedfall over than bloody Dragon Age Dragon Age Inquisition.
See,
I
absolutely love Dragon Age because it's one of my old favourites.
Well, I was playing it, right, it was fun, and then it just got, you know, rather stupid with some of the missions. Like, some of the side quests was like, they felt like, you know, they wasn't thought out properly. And
that was kind
of in one area, and I was like, alright, I'll do normal side quests in this area. And then there was like 4 quests where it took me all the way back to that one area through dumb side quests. I was like, alright, this is gonna be annoying. And then it took me to a place where I had to be a certain level to pass through, but I couldn't get to that level. So I tried to farm and I kept bloody dying. I was like, alright, I'll try again. So I tried again with a whole different character, and then it was going really well. And I just fell out of it in the end, just due to the fact that, you know, it was just constant. You had to change this and do that, and I was like, no, I can't be arsed.
And me, I really do love the game, but this has more depth in the story than Dragon Age.
I just feel like the skill tree is a lot better.
Yeah, the skill tree is a lot more inclusive of how you want to play. If you want to play magic, it's got magic. You want to play, sword, there's the sword option, guns, and also if you want to play a combination of them, you can.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's not too picky on how you want to play, and I quite like that. In like, you know, if it's supposed to be like a free roaming kind of thing, then you'd want, you know, a free roam on the character to see what kind of build you can make.
Yep.
And I feel like Dragon Age didn't have that as much. It was good, the skill tree was good, but I feel like it was lacking a bit of, like, you know, how they worded things and how certain things could have been better.
I can understand.
But that's why I stopped playing Dragon's Dogma as well, was due to a few things like that. As they said, they fixed a bunch of issues in the game. I was like, oh, I'll go back and play it. And they fixed a lot of them, but not like the main ones.
Yeah. Well, they fixed some, they've also made others worse.
Yeah, I'm going to see what's the best. No, she can't. Right now, that's got lifted. See, Ruby. Oh! Kiss his bike.
He smashed his bricks because he made the bridge out of it. He went, look, yeah, no, the bridge is broke. And he's like, yeah.
Even Mum was building a brick car, right? It almost fell, and because it didn't fall, he took the wheels from underneath it. He was like, oh no, it fell, let's build it again. And I watched him do it like 5 or 6 times. I was like, that's annoying.
We had to pull a rocket ship, put bricks all the way up. We had to watch it fall go, oh no, let's do it again over 10 times.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
And what you're hearing is the lovely stories of the kid.
Yeah, he is only 3, but he
He's a good kid.
He's something else.
He already has a lot of spirit.
Yeah, in kind words, he is something else. No, you can definitely tell he's related to me.
Yeah.
Pain in the backside.
They say that with great love, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I absolutely adore it, man. I like spending time with him. I've just been leaving him and Mum to spend time together, like play cards and all that. As I thought it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's go up here then. It seems to be close.
I said that to Sandra and James last night and told them where they can get it from. And it costs £1. Just in case.
It's downstairs again. What is it with you people in this place?
Good day. Welcome. Here to wager, to fight. I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell. Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena. How is that a problem? Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business. If that's the case, why don't you stop him? He has friends, protectors.
Just to keep my view active in hers.
No one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared. Do you know where I could find him? He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from him. I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets? The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint
Let's
Mateus
do
himself
this.
while you're at it?
There we go.
I must be going. Next time, then.
The stunned silence of when I first done that one. Ladies and gentlemen, and it's... So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we're here?
Of course.
You're welcome. I love the fact when I first showed you what your shout out was, it was like stunned silence. As they lost their words.
People in very high places are listening, which explains why we've been asked to take care of him.
This cannot be.
I'm coming.
Listen. I'm in. But please.
I'm filling my face up with smileys.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Nice.
Smarty bums.
There we go.
Love to share with others with a movie as a treat. No.
A new place.
As your man says, share a bag with myself.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely.
You have a show on. See on
I am
Instagram.
careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my service.
You're welcome, Fireball. I'll slowly edit them each time to include, nice little shout outs, extra things.
Sorry, madam, but we are here to ask other favours of you. This question might seem a little surprising.
Oh,
Do you know who this earring might belong to?
It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
They're the new Smarties buttons.
Come with me. What do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realised as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all.
No, do not say anything to him, I beg you.
He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Do you think that an important person from Tulane could have partaken in these swallows?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we're a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
I do love Smarties.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seem very rich and important to me, but I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name?
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to the steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Admitted. You must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I love the fact for high charisma.
But he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important, then. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Makes sense. No one wants someone that's going to spill the beans every single time that they're asked a question. Let's go upstairs. Barkeep. Okay.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a question?
Motorcyclists are out in force again.
What would you like to know?
So, when are you next naming a character on the game?
Actually thinking, I don't have another game I'm thinking of restarting just yet, I think. But I do have other games that I am planning on doing another run through on. I'll be doing another run through of this when I'm done.
Candy Cane. Everyone speaks about him or has heard of him.
When I hear one game, wait until you see.
Here, nothing.
Okay.
You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
What I'll do as well is I'll go through the games where I'm able to name characters, and then whatever game that is, you get to pick between which one it is that you want me to create a character with that name on. Sound fair?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for 1K coins.
I'm guessing you're close to that.
Oh yeah, I'm 30 off.
You'll get that today then.
And it's looking like I know I'm 30 off, and this is going to happen.
I am looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
I've got two names, right?
Do you
If
know
it
where I
doesn't
can
allow
find
one,
her?
then I have another
I
one.
don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment,
I
where
really
all
want to
manner
get
of
out
fights take place. People are coming from every...
go around playing Outworlds, and I'm like, I really want it.
On the fights in the arena.
I've got Outer
You
Worlds.
never heard of them. Quite a few come here and bet fortune.
Remember, I did say I'm happy to share the account information with you so that you can at least play the game for a while.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna buy an actual hard copy. As of down here, I think they're like £10, £12 or some crap.
I must be going.
Go for it. It's a great game. And another one where you can name a character.
Well, we're just gonna say Sun. Because we both have Sun and Shadow, don't we? You're the one that uses emojis. I'm the one that uses LMAO and uses emotes. So there isn't much difference. Oh, that's good. Is that Goran's new set?
Let's go this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Turn on screen. Yeah. That's cool.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
Oh,
I have
Sleepy's
some
awesome.
favour dance.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? What are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have...
I've had to restart my fucking stream page real quick because it was starting to fuck up on me.
You know what happens when things wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Jesus crashed.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she is plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago.
Also remember, we have Sleepy that also plays Apex.
Tell me about Candy Cane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's a lot of us who play Apex now together, which is really good.
Know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of
Okay,
business?
there's my plus
Nothing
50
to do with
points.
my line of business. He deals in arena fights.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
As silent as a stone.
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a
Not only does Alvia Cornelia love betting,
Redeemed name generator, Gnome, or Uncle Grandpa to be the next name of a
Maybe he's
character.
just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
we can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
You have to be smart about it, because if you you collectively use Gnome, right? And I was like, haha, but if you have 3 characters, I'm like, well, what's the name character? Gnome. You can get annoyed with that pretty quick. Because everyone's like, you've just been genomed.
You know, when you play this again, that's what your character name's gonna have to be for him, right?
What, genomed? Yeah, I've got one in there. Literally, so on and so forth.
It's gonna be an interesting character.
I'd definitely have to call a character genomed and have it like a really small person.
So you're gonna need one with proper editing with it then.
Yeah, it's got like a little gnome running around with a little dagger, poking people. Ha! Come at me, you shall. Do it! It's like to the gnome, it's like, you know, a 6 foot long rapier, but to everyone else, it's just a tiny ass dagger.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Carl.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on. It was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
What was just...
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Okay. Go flying! Go flying! Fuck off!
Doing a hamburger rather than a lamb, maybe. It's a lockdown burger. It's a lockdown burger.
That was fun. I just got another achievement.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Melee Virtuoso. Quite like that one, Melee Virtuoso. It's quite nice. And now my phone sounds like it's actually preparing to end the world. Was this all because I fucked around with the bloody candy cane man? That's it, scoot along the floor. Or is this because I've just like got rid of all of their bloody secret sect of the church that weren't so secret? So let's get rid of Petrus's mission so we can get rid of Petrus. So we are going the right way for Petrus's mission. Hydrate. Okay, I'll hydrate. Hello! Aw, you went flying. Let me do that again. Whee! Go flying. Hello! Go flying. I said go flying. You're ruining my score. Whee! Well, I know what I'm picking for my romantic option on this game. Have you picked who your romantic option's going to be, dude?
I haven't actually got any romantic options on Greedfall yet.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yes.
You sure?
Yep, everyone gets a romantic option. Well, multiple romantic options the second you start playing.
I don't remember this.
But yeah, you have romantic options.
I didn't know that. I probably didn't even notice it, if I'm honest with you.
Let me get the list up of your romantic options in the game.
How the hell is that related?
Your romantic options are 4. You have Kurt if you're female. Vasco is male or female. You have Ciara, which is the princess, who is both male and female. And Afara, which we have not met yet, who is male only.
Oh, well, I chose a male character who is straight, so I'm assuming someone. I don't know because I don't remember.
So probably Ciara, if you want to go and put your dick in a local.
I don't know if I'm honest. I don't remember. This is what I mean. I create the character and then like I play the game, but I don't remember what I did after that. I made the character, done a few missions, but don't actually know what I've done.
So
What the fuck is waterfall?
see, for me, I've already chose mine is going to go and be Vasco.
Oh.
I like Vasco, the Norse. So nice.
I kind of want to play Death Stranding.
Afara is males only. She is a woman. you can recruit her quite quickly. Old countries in a new world, then complete the quest scholars in the expedition, and that's when you can get her. Where the other option, obviously, is Siora, which, yeah. But those are your options. Oh. So, the ones I've got is Vasco here, Petrus, and this is Siora. She's actually really cool. I'm not talking to you yet. We're going to do your stupid mission for this, and then we're going. I love how Sleepy's asking, do we play MMOs? It's just like, I play Neverwinter, I play Path of Exile, and I play ESO.
An astounding place.
It is the forger Mother told you about.
Look, new anti-maskers are spreading Rona. I identify as a fresh air breather.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Eustace. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
Go back to being a fucking native?
Has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find it at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister.
Oh, nice. So, Athera is more science-based, so she appreciates the more scientific and you get a boost to your science. Siora is vigor. Kurt's craftsmanship, Vasco is intuition, and Petrus is charisma.
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless
I really hate the people that edit their cars to make them as loud as they fucking can.
Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved.
Because that, right there that you heard with the fucking, noise then, quite simply was someone that decided to go and make it so that their car was as loud as they could.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence. Father, tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixnega, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and and manage to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side
Just
by
leave
side
them
with them, it is
alone.
much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we send them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There is something strange here.
It often takes time for the people of the continent to get used to our paradise. I am sure you will come to appreciate it.
Leave.
I must leave. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always...
I don't like you. I don't trust you. Something very wrong here. Go this way.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Okay.
The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Wow. Not like that's a lot of people or anything, is it?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later, but first we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and
So, Gnand, Uncle Grandpa.
I can't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them.
Well, thank you for these pieces.
I am the one who should be thanking you.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis... Are you one of the theologians who...
Yes. I was, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other...
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes.
How to make noise without
The
making noise.
Ordo Lumis. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. Thank you. I will let you on. Greetings.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like?
According to...
Indeed.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we can make out of them.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here.
That's
And the
definitely
natives
us
knew of the
running away
existence
from
of
the
these
fucking blue
tablets
ring.
before we found them.
And it's just, oh shit,
They would
fuck,
attach to
shit,
them
shit,
too,
no,
in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden.
We put in respect
Some
with Birdie.
inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
What, Birdie's not live, is he?
No, it's a perspective of Birdie, but when the blue ring's nearby. It just makes me laugh every time. Find the Spitfire. Oh, blue ring.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets.
Someone's
How
made
did that happen?
made a mod, right? For Dark Souls, where you can play as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater in Dark Souls.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
I love that. Americans aren't familiar with tea time. What does it actually mean to you?
There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets.
Well, it depends, because there's multiple versions of tea time. Are we on about afternoon tea? Are we on about the other versions of tea? Or are we on about the time when we go and actually class it as what they normally call lunch?
Will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting it.
And then there's the families that actually have lunch and dinner swapped round, so they have dinner late in the day and lunch early in the day.
2 months ago, I joined Sister Eugenia's. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission.
Yeah, right there, see? They have dinner in the evening. Which is actually the worst thing that you can do if you don't want to put weight on. If you want to actually keep it so that you don't put weight on, don't have dinner late in the fucking day. You have something late.
See, this is why we're smart. We have 4 meals around about 8 o'clock. And this is why we never put weight on. I mean, this is why we put weight on.
Yeah, exactly. If you have a full meal late in the fucking day, you're going to put that weight on, because instead of burning it off through the day, you're just going to sleep afterwards.
The order goes everywhere. The light needs to be revealed.
That's a good point.
Which means all of it becomes fat that it's stored because you're just sleeping.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to...
Dinner normally is best done around midday. Big meal then to get you through the rest of the day.
Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village...
And then have like sandwiches and things like that of the evening, so what most call lunch.
marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanari. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. I will leave you to your work. There's only one entrance, and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
Brother Virgil can't have cared less about his relics. He must have fallen asleep on duty. And then, someone must have just stolen the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone...
I want to see what happens, right?
It can't be a coincidence that they
2
decided
dogs
to
versus
stop it
2
during the
dogs.
watch of the only neglectful guard.
So, we have to find their accomplice. The one that
What we did was just chase it away, but,
must be
you know,
in the village.
2 dogs that she won.
We know that this theft could be an act
There
of
wasn't
vengeance
harm.
by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village. Family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who's close to the exiles and enough about the researchers to inform them.
I'm guessing up round here.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desarday. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Menawi among the Logayat Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
I actually think I might have fucked my romance options up in this game.
Tell me about the arrival of
I feel for mine one as well, as I chose something completely different to what I should have taken for Jekity.
They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They
Well, it's
talking about the
you ask if he has happy memories, which I did. Time of the encounter allows him to assert himself. I think I chose that. And then I meant to finish it with I wish I could sail with him again. And I didn't use that one, I used the other one.
How did that happen?
As long as we refused
He does call me my friend though, so I would thought I would be fine.
some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that
Yeah, it says get him up to friendly. He's friendly with me.
some of the things they say are beautiful and their
I'm getting
magic
followed by someone called Cybernetic Shinobi.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently...
Also, dude, if you want to go and get the plot in this, you actually have to eventually romance each one of the characters.
Oh damn.
So Vasco is Love and the Sea as the achievement. Kurt is Guardian of Love. Afra is Love and Botany. Siora is Minuhedman.
What happened to you?
They even so,
Aren't you angry?
No.
So you do have to romance every single one of them.
But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaitse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury
you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her. But things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like so many others.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we've been told.
I find it regrettable that my colleagues aren't armed to enhance the history. Nothing solid would ever be built otherwise.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
So, I've actually got to leave all this part and go around. Oh! Pretties! I don't really want to know what this beast essence is that she's getting out of the body. I really don't. Little flying bastards. Can we go up through here? There's no direct path. Wonderful.
Ah, you are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
I find you guys
How
unsettling.
has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to
Maybe it's you. You ever thought of that?
Anything else?
That will be all, Sister Fezia.
You guys ever thought maybe it's you that's the veil of evil? Got stuck in a stone.
Dear Tumad, on all Menawi. I am Deirdre, daughter of Enora, daughter of Rowena, Mal of this clan. What do you seek?
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us, and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
I like that.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Ah, I have heard this question before. You sound like the Mind Shaker woman. The rituals are the business of the Donegada, not of the Renoixe. Anything more?
Concerning this story about a sect.
Enough. Enough questions. I have not...
And that's the wrong thing.
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Tir dumad Renaigse. I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
it is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua awelebseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
Can't you leave us alone?
Leave me be. Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace.
Traitor. An Anolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Birtir to Madrenaikse.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
It is the only way to get answers. Then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Cocaine.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
about the missionaries that came here?
The Moine Shakers came here to our home and tried to convince us to abandon our ways. No one wanted to listen to them, so they finally decided to leave. I suppose that they were full of disappointment, or angry, or simply tired. And then the others arrived. The woman is truly strange. She is aggressive and spies on us at every turn. I would prefer that she leaves as well. Let's try something else. Are you on Almanawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I am not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donegal. Your turn.
What can you tell me about the rituals?
Oh, I see what interests you. You want to know how our warriors are so strong, but I don't have an answer. It is a secret of the Donegal. The rituals I know are made to celebrate nature, to honor and bring her blessings upon us. It was fun. More than with the woman who makes light. She did not want to play. Do you want something? Enough questions. You have a strange stare, Alexa. Leave me alone.
It's everyone.
Do you want something? Enough questions.
So I've asked her, I've asked that one over there. All of them. What the fuck else do they want me to do? There's no one left to question.
Leave me be. Can't you leave us alone?
Traitor. An Anolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Is there anyone here to question? No? And that's it, isn't it?
What do you seek?
Concerning this story about a...
Enough.
What the fuck am I gonna do? Just question them, but I can't see anyone I haven't questioned yet. Okay, I'm stuck. Time to hydrate. And you go, Fireball. I actually don't know what to do.
You have a strange stare, knight. Leave me alone.
So, what have I missed?
Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I have an idea what might help.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Traitor. And I know it.
Can't you leave us alone? Leave me be.
You have a strange stare, knight. Leave me alone.
Seeing whether it changes, because I've got her with me. So what are you guys doing? Anything nice?
No, I'm currently in a play space, thank you. I'm just scrolling through just to see, like, you know, if you've added anything new.
Do you want something?
Goodbye now.
Qua aurum se. Do you want? Enough questions.
What do you want?
You're different from the others. What is your role in this village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny god. They told us we were wrong, said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
This question will seem strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
Demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a denegad. Even you should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? Go and bother someone else.
What can you tell me about the beliefs?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an unknown Maui. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
He isn't wrong.
Thank you for your help.
There's nothing wrong with that place. This woman's just fucking crazy.
There's a copy.
Like the rest of them. There he is.
Yeah. It's been in with me. You doing alright?
Yeah. Got crazy fucking psycho church people.
Crazy psycho church, but it sounds like normal.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing? I know a little more about their beliefs.
You okay though?
They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet there is
Okay,
something strange about this village.
Coming off D&D in a bit.
That spoke when they seem to
You want food in a bit?
on edge.
Yes please.
What are you thinking?
You got me pizza, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have pizza, please.
You want pizzas? Okay. Well, I'm going to make me some up and then I'll put your pizzas in after a bit, okay?
I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
That fellow was really nervous. Perhaps we should try and search his house to see what he's like.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him. I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to be fast, and it will only work once.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him and he seemed... nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Denegad with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Gogundag, the next servant of the Denegad.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would he want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
I really need to go inside. I must verify something. If you can help us...
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Telene will not give up their search without this. Very well. We shall distract him. But be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Okay.
The Sengeden Islanders are known for being terrifying on the battlefield. Perhaps they wear masks such as this one.
I wouldn't like to cross paths in a dark alleyway with someone wearing a mask like this.
Let's see what else.
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This sort of offering and its seals resembles nothing that we call upon in our rituals. I have never seen anything like it. It is a troubling sight.
Ooh, pretty.
This painting is remarkable. A volcano, a massacre, a bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
Do not believe all those demon stories. Well, these ears do make me think.
We should go tell Sister Ephesia about it. She will have some advice for us.
So there's nothing demonic, just nature beliefs. To me, that just looked like a volcano.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a... They cannot perform there, and I'm certain that it's where our I failed to find where he goes. But you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he will not lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until nightfall and follow. Perhaps we could hide and wait here. Then we will be able...
Freak up, he's coming.
Okay, let's discreetly follow.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, through that woods.
Okay. Just off to have dinner, I'll be back. Okay, be safe. Enjoy food. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, shit. 1 second, guys. Hello? Hello, dude. Give me 1 second to just pause my stream. Yeah. I'm actually gonna like cut out all the audio. Mute microphone. Okay, that should work. Mute microphone. Okay, that should work. And it's not worked. Fuck it. I'll just cancel out the stream real quick. Sorry guys, I'll be back in a few.